Jesse and Ron get text about the recoupling. They gather around the fire pit for the recoupling. And then we see Maya Jama walking in. Even though Casey was lip-syncing everyone like he was Oprah Winfrey giving out cars, he decided to stay with Claudia. Maya then asked them the question if they stayed loyal to each other while they were away. Casey says yeah, that he came into the Casa experience wanting to get to know all the girls and he did that, but none of them were as special as what he had with Claudia. Then, Maya turns around and asked the Casa girls how they were feeling and if anyone was biting their tongue right now. And I was in the edge of my seat watching at home like,
wow, drama time.
Cynthia then starts speaking saying that she was straddling him and kissing him on the terrace more than once. Claudia then asked Casey if it was deep. He shakes his head no. Kai recouples with Sanam. Turns out Olivia recoupled too. But she tries to start drama with Kai. She says that all of Kai's words were lies because in the mask he sent her it said miss you already. She says it's his loss and her gain. Obviously Lana came back single to find that Ron also stayed single for her.
I don't know how. Can you believe it? It's a miracle.
Tom decided to stay loyal to Sammy. Maya asked them if they stayed loyal to each other while they were away. Tom says that he got close to Lydia. He admitted that they kissed. Lydia says that they did kiss and cuddle, but if he thinks they have something special that he thinks is there that she can't argue with that. Jesse and Will's recoupling had me sobbing like a little baby. Obviously after feeling guilty about kissing Layla, Will decided to stay single. Jesse walked out by herself, and Will says he feels like he wanted to cry. Jesse sees Will standing by himself and asked if that means he's still single, and when they tell her Will decided to stay loyal to her she starts crying. She says she knew she could trust him. After Maya asked them if they were loyal to each other, Will then begins to say that he kissed Layla. The guilt is eating him up alive because he says he feels like the worst human and kinda started to cry. Jessie says she didn't think Will would have done that. She then tells Layla that she's sorry that she got in the middle of everything and that she's a gorgeous girl. And finally it was Shaq's turn. Shaq, the man who we thought was going to make a scene because it was so obvious Tanya was bringing someone back from Casa, was calm when he saw Tanya walking out the door with Martin. Tanya says that she went into Casa not thinking that she would find vibes. But then she found Martin and it would be silly of her not to give him a chance. And it's definitely not the end. Shaq says it's the end for him. He then goes on to say that when he said I love you to her he meant it. He said he didn't even sleep in the same bed with another girl because he didn't feel like it was right of him to share the same bed he shared with Tanya with another girl.